Hello and welcome to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a pick a card to see who is going to be reaching out to you unexpectedly soon and what they're going to say, what they're going to want, like what's going on. So we're going to tap into that today. My Etsy shop is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time to pick the pile or piles you're being called to, and we're gonna jump right in. So we have group 1 with the Amazonite crystal point. We have group 2 with the sunstone crystal point. We've got group 3 with the finchonite crystal point. And we have group 4 with the sodalite crystal point. So like I said, take as much time as you need with the piles, but we are just going to jump right in. Who is reaching out unexpectedly and what do they want? All right, if you chose group 1 with the Amazonite crystal point, this is your reading. We're using the Animal Totem Tarot today for you, and we're gonna see who is reaching out unexpectedly and what is their game here. What are they looking for? So let me lift this. Spirit, this is for group 1 with the Amazonite. Who is reaching out to them unexpectedly soon? What is the energy they're coming in on? What is the tone of this interaction? Who is this? So we have happiness and purpose. Immediately, I'm getting a pretty bright energy here. I'm especially being called to the dolphins on the happiness card. Someone may live in Florida or somewhere aquatic. You may have a trip planned, or you may have just gotten back from a trip from the beach, or you may live somewhere that has dolphins. You may have just been watching a dolphin video. I don't know. Something about dolphins is significant. Spirit is also saying, look up dolphin symbolism. That is the next era like ERA of your life. Look up dolphin symbolism. That's the next era of your life. That was the message. Okay, so we have happiness and purpose. Happiness, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. And purpose, I know what I am here to do. You know what? Immediately this is giving me second chances vibes, but of course I'm going to allow the reading to unfold and reveal to me what the energy is. But I don't know why, I just immediately kind of get this sense of, I'm feeling this energy like someone, they've figured out how they feel or like what they're supposed to do. Someone has gotten some sort of perspective here, it feels like. One more, Spirit. Oh, we got peace and love. So very clear right out the gate. This is someone coming in with romantic intentions. It's looking like it's just giving me this energy. Also, this could be someone completely new coming towards you. I didn't get a confirmation that this is someone of the past. That was just the vibe it was giving me at first. So I just want to make that clear. But purpose and happiness immediately gave me the energy like someone feels like, I know what the purpose of a woman is, or I know what the purpose of a man is, I know what the purpose of a partner is, or I know that we have some sort of higher purpose together. I also know that you are my happiness. You could bring me happiness. I could be very happy with you. This doesn't give them a lot of anxiety. They feel at peace with their decision to reach out to you. They feel at peace with their decision to connect with you and surrender to you, I'm hearing. And then we have the love card here. So it's like they're sure of their feelings. So I am loving it so far. I am loving that this person is coming in a sure energy where they feel like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. And then love says, I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. So this person may not be like the relationship type, like just as far as like their natural energy. They may be the kind of person who doesn't typically surrender to relationships, but something about you makes them feel very confident. that is what they want to do. Spirit, give me more information. This is for group 1 with the Amazonite crystal point. Who is reaching out to them unexpectedly? Out of sight, out of mind. Again, this is kind of giving me energy of someone that you haven't talked to in a while. I don't feel that there's necessarily bad blood between the two of you, so make that clear as well. But we have focus on yourself and out of sight, out of mind. So I feel like you may have had a glow up since you last seen this person. This may have been someone you had been crushing on in high school or in college, or an old co-worker, like someone from the past, but not necessarily like a full-on ex. What I can say is I do feel that there was romantic tension between the two of you, because we do have the mask here. So I really do feel like this is someone that, you know. If this is not someone you know, this is someone who has been kind of watching you for a while. This could be like someone who's had a gym crush on you, especially since I was getting a little bit of that level up energy. This could be a coworker that you never really noticed before, but they've been kind of observing you, seeing like, what's your vibe, that kind of thing. But we have the mask and release baggage. So this is giving weight loss energy. This is giving, you haven't really been thinking about this person. You may have gone through, like, it's giving glow up energy. It could be a physical glow up. It could be a glow up in terms of your mental health. Maybe you were going through a breakup, but it wasn't with them. You had romantic tension with them, but you knew that you couldn't explore it because you were going through a breakup with someone else. So you knew that there was some healing that you kind of had to do. Let's see. What else can you tell me? Who's reaching out? Yeah, you're actually going to be pretty shocked. And it's crazy because we have the stop being bossy card that came out. And then we have shocked. So it's like, soon as you stop caring, soon as you forget about this person, or soon as you're unbiased about whether or not love comes through, how it comes through, soon as you just literally stop caring about love altogether, darn near, is when this comes through. And it's like, it's funny how that happens. And then we got the manifesto card. Manifesto is like a long drawn out explanation, a long speech of sorts. A manifesto is like someone really telling you how they feel. That is detailed, that is planning. I feel like this took some patience on your end. If you liked this person, or you felt they could have been the one going on the like going through the breakup, you know, energy is fluid, so apply it whatever way it goes with your situation. But it's like, as soon as you kind of release the tension or released any pressure on the situation, they have so much to say, and it's very well thought out, and they're giving you detail, full explanation. Like, I feel like this is someone you've had romantic tension with in the past, but the connection could not go anywhere. And Spirit is really highlighting the could, like it could not go anywhere. There was actually something in the way. They were just out of a relationship. You were just out of a relationship. Someone was going through a breakup. Someone had a whole spiritual, mental glow up they had to go through. They were not ready for a connection. They could not handle it. Some, you know, like there's something big in the way. Spirit is making it clear, like it really wasn't the right time before. Let's see. We got fun times with friends and spend some time. So it's kind of like, soon as you're like single, ready to mingle, doing your thing, all of a sudden this person wants your attention, your energy. They want to see what you're up to. They want to spend some time with you. We have rescue and ask a friend. So Spirit is telling me someone is still not fully ready, and this person is almost like, it's almost like they're trying to come near you. This could be you're not ready, maybe you haven't worked through your baggage, or this could be they're not completely ready, but they felt so overwhelmed and called to you that they're coming towards you. Ask your angels for protection at this time. There is like a little bit of rescue energy, which lets me know like someone is looking for some, like a savior in the situation. So if that's you, you could be codependent. Like you could have codependent tendencies. You're looking for someone to save you, to give you stability so that you can pursue your dreams, or so that you can live the life that you want. Like Spirit is saying someone is is going to be a little codependent on this. Either that, or they were so overwhelmed by their feelings towards you that they came a little bit too soon. But Ask a Friend lets me know it's not something that would completely make this connection not doable. I don't get an energy where it's like, yeah, that's, you're completely not ready. And you know, I just get an energy of spirit kind of being like, ask your guides, your angels to really help you during this time. That's the thing, you know, things are not always completely ready. The opportunity can sometimes come before you're completely ready. And the challenge is, will you show up to it now that the opportunity is here? Will you stand up and be the person that you should be to maintain this connection or opportunity? So not being ready is not worst case scenario, but it is something you want to ask for guidance and help with. Fun times with friends, spend some time. Yeah, it just kind of seems like this person is coming in when you literally don't care. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this connection? What is going on here? So what are their intentions? What are they going to do? From what I can see so far, it's looking like they're wanting to offer you a relationship. It's looking like they're sure that you're who they want to be with. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups that came out in reverse. So that may be an indication that you guys did not work out before. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, interesting. And it's funny because I personally like the Ten of Pentacles more than the Ten of Cups, because on top of that, you know, full family picture and that stability, we also have the security and financial stability, and also the tools to manage a relationship and to build a solid foundation. So it's kind of like maybe before you guys were building on love, but you didn't actually have like the tools to maintain a relationship. And now it's like, okay, we already have the love here, gang's all here still, but we got the stability now, we got the right conditions, we're building a solid foundation this time around. We're gonna do the hard work. We're not going to like ignore the foundation that needs to be built. We got the Queen of Wands. So someone is giving off some boss, bad bee, feminine energy. Queen of Wands represented by the lioness. Got the crown hanging on the stick, if you saw that. Sunflowers, a sign of purification. Sun energy, balance, wealth. You know, I feel like someone is really ready. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, they are really ready. And we got the moon. So this is definitely unexpected. This is unexpected. But Spirit is saying you're ready. And I love that with the animal totem, the moon has the owl flying across here, because that represents like, okay, maybe you didn't expect this, you know, maybe there's an unseen or an intuitive element to this, but you're very wise. You're still in position to handle this situation well. And I feel that mutually on both ends. I was feeling that in the beginning where it's like, okay, rescue seems like someone is jumping on this opportunity because they feel like they're going to lose it, but it's a little bit too soon. But even so, the challenge is now just, okay, how are we going to move forward? How are we going to stand up now with what we have, you know? What are we going to do with what we have? We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like as long as both of you guys surrender, first of all, I can definitely tell you this person is offering you a relationship, and they're making that clear. Manifesto, they're coming in with a lot to say. If there are apologies due, you will get an apology. And this person is going to tell you about all the progress that they've made since you guys have seen each other, or since you guys have talked. They have a lot to say, and it's looking like they're coming in with pretty serious intentions. Definitely getting a rebuilding energy as well. The Fool card and the High Priestess in reverse, very unsure. And I feel like this is your energy. I'm getting an energy from you guys where you just don't want to be hurt again. And it's not in a, I just don't want to be hurt again. Like, you know, it's not in a super sad and melancholy kind of way. It's like, I really can't take it and I would rather be single. I just get this energy where it's not in a super sad, you know, oh, I'm just so broken. It's more in a like, I can't handle it, universe. I don't want it. If it's not what I need, don't send it to me. So, honestly, I get a very strong energy from this person. Like, they know what they want. So I don't feel like it'll be a problem if you communicate to them, I'm not exactly ready to jump into this. I'm going to need to take things slow, and I'm going to really need to see a lot from you. I wouldn't tell them what you're looking for so that they don't just try to become that. But I would communicate, like, I want to take things slow, because Fool in reverse, High Priestess in reverse is some serious hesitancy. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card here. So what we really need in this situation is vulnerability. So there are some challenges. And you know what's crazy? I've been on this personal journey in relationships, and I haven't been in a relationship in quite a while. Dealt with a few people in the meantime. They've definitely taught me things. Grateful for the experience, but I haven't been in an actual relationship quite a while. And I really do know what I need. I know where my life is going. I've already taken steps to move in that direction. So I know the kind of partner I need to support me. And basically, I was just talking to Spirit before I fell asleep a couple months ago. And I'm like, you know, Spirit, like, is there something that I'm supposed to be doing? Like, you know, I'm just curious, like, why hasn't anything come through? Why haven't they come through? I know exactly what I'm looking for. What's the holdup? You guys, I had a dream that night, and it was like so symbolic, but the main point was the person that I was married to in the dream made me jealous, and I went somewhere that was really dangerous after that because I felt hurt and I didn't want to deal with it. And then the person came to save me, and they were like crying and so sad. And anyways, the point is, I asked for a relationship, but Spirit showed me, like, you still have this thing in you where you will check out. And if you're going to be in this serious relationship like you're asking for, you cannot check out. So Spirit revealed to me that I still have that. And it was so real, because that is something that I would really do in real life. Like, if I felt like, you know, my partner had betrayed me, or, you know, made me jealous or done something like that, I do have this kind of like ability to just walk away versus try to work on it. So Spirit kind of showed me, like, there are still, you know, holes in this plan here. So I feel like you guys are open to a relationship, but it's specifically with the right person. I don't feel like you're just open to any old body. I don't feel like you're even looking for someone to just make you less lonely at this point anymore. Like, it doesn't even feel like you guys are looking for like something temporary. It's like really all or nothing, because I feel like you guys are content as you are, genuinely. And this is going to be somewhat of a challenge, because it is going to require vulnerability here. Four of Pentacles in reverse is like, I'm not holding back. Strength card, because I'm ready. And the truth is, relationships do require vulnerability. And that's like the whole challenge with this reading. You know, the vulnerability aspect, because they're offering you a real relationship. And sure, you know, they're coming through maybe a bit sooner than they should. But also, Spirit is making it clear that's not a deal breaker here. They're not so like, you know, we got Justice at the bottom of the deck. They're not coming through because they're like actually running away from something huge. I feel like they're just a bit anxious, and they kind of felt overwhelmed. We got the Four of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is like an energy, again, it just keeps coming up. Four of Wands is marriage energy. Four of Wands is like long-term union energy. And then the Knight of Pentacles typically represents an offer that took a while to come through as well. Pentacles is a little bit of a slow-moving energy. And you guys are like, I done waited so long at this point. I could wait longer if this is not exactly what it's supposed to be. So, oh, you know what? And that brings me back to the stop being bossy energy. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, you want this to come in. You want to control the way that this comes in. You want like the perfect circumstance where you feel comfortable 1000% and it's just completely foolproof and perfect. But Spirit is saying no relationship or situation or circumstance is perfect. It can seem perfect, but nothing is ever perfect. Even if you got the opportunity of a lifetime tomorrow, it could still require you to move. And if you love your apartment, sure, you're willing to move, especially if it's what you want to do with your life and it's like the perfect opportunity, but there's still something you have to give and surrender, you know, in that circumstance. So it may not feel like it's something big you're giving up, but you are still giving it up. And that's just what I feel here. Spirit, what can you tell Group 1 for advice? What is the advice for group 1? Honestly, just be vulnerable. We have Diana with focus and intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome is what it says. Absolutely. That is the advice coming through for you. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't worry about, you know, because the truth is you have the strength, you have the tools. If this goes left, if this person starts going rogue and they're not treating you the way that they should, you have the tools to get the heck out of Dodge. But relationships require vulnerability, and that's something that's kind of being called of you right now. We have El Moria with awakening presence. The universe is with you. It says wear a cloak of protection and love. So, you know, Spirit is saying, take your time, wear a cloak of protection, allow yourself to go slow, but also love. Do your very best to be open here, because this is a solid offer. This is someone offering you long-term relationship, and I don't like to put labels on things anymore. I'm trying not to as much because not everyone values marriage, but this is someone that is looking for long-term, like this is long-term stability energy here. So Spirit is saying like there is a connection here, and it is worth exploring. So that's what I have for you, group 1 Amazonites. My Etsy shop is linked below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, that is what I have for you. Try your best to be vulnerable, okay? That was your reading. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the Sunstone Crystal Point, this is your reading. We are using the Wheel of the Year Tarot today. And we're gonna see who's reaching out unexpectedly. I'm very excited to see what you guys get. So let's jump in. Spirit, this is for group 2 with the Sunstone Crystal Point. Who is reaching out unexpectedly soon? What is the energy they're coming in on? Who is this person? So we have trust and we have friendship. Okay. Perhaps this is an old friend who's wanting to regain your trust. Perhaps this is an old lover who is wanting to say, it's just giving me an energy where it's like, let's just try to be friends here. Let's start over. Let's try to be friends. We got humor that came out. I feel like they miss you. They miss your humor. They miss your companionship, the camaraderie that you guys had together. Spirit, who is this? Success. So they feel more confident now for whatever reason. I feel like something has changed within them. This may be someone who has gone on a journey in terms of work. They may have made certain moves and accomplishments since you guys last spoke. So they're feeling more confident in the connection now. We have death and pride. You know, honestly, that would definitely make sense for me, because a lot of people wrap their self-value up in what they have financially to bring to the table. So that would make total sense to me if this was a romantic connection that fizzled out and they told you like, I'm just focused on my career right now, or I'm focused on other things. They do miss you though. Humor says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So seriously, so seriously. I just keep hearing like, I don't want you to take me so seriously, or I can't, something, this person may have been taking themselves so seriously. There's an energy here of someone like being so harsh, like the lines were so clear with them. They had such harsh and clear boundaries, really because of their success. Success says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love, which is funny because that lets me know they're definitely coming in on a different energy, feeling much more confident that they have something they can really offer you this time around. But I am getting an energy so far that this is someone you know. We'll see what else we get. Pride says, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And death says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. I'm hearing I'm ready. I'm hearing I'm ready. So I do feel like this person is much more confident that they can offer you something, that they want to move forward. Trust says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Friendship says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So I'm getting remember you energy. It's like, I remember how much you were there for me. I remember how strong our connection was. I remember how you surrendered your time, your energy to be there for me, to be a friend to me. Like, I remember you. You stuck out to me. I feel like this person associates you with a specific point in their life. A point in their life where they were struggling, from what it looks like. A point in their life where they were confused. They were not feeling confident. They did not feel like they were at their peak financially. They did not feel like they had very much to bring to the table. They felt kind of like, it's just giving an energy of they were kind of going through a dark night of the soul almost. Definitely a learning period in their life. Spirit, tell me more about this person reaching out unexpectedly. What energy are they coming in with? What is their intention here? What is their intention? Show me their intention. Oof, I just heard be honest. I feel like this person is coming through. They've been watching you for a while. Ooh, now this is interesting because I'm hearing someone's dialogue and they're saying, you allowed me to disrespect you. You allowed this and this and that. Like, I see this person coming back and they're wanting to build a relationship, but it's interesting that they're not really trying to like butter you up. They're also being honest about how you let them kind of walk over your boundaries, or they're being honest about how they added chaos into your life and how they weren't able to provide you what you were looking for before. Like, this person is being so, they're telling the complete honest truth in an enlightening kind of way where it almost feels like a little uncomfortable to hear someone. It's so rare that you hear someone say all of this, but I feel like they can say this because they're truly disconnected from this space, because the way it's coming off is literally as if they're telling a story. It doesn't feel like something that they're deeply connected to anymore. Like, they've dissociated with this version of themselves. We got 33 and 6 here. 33 breaks down to a 6, so some repeating 6 energies. You may be seeing combinations of 3 or combinations of 6. And then we have the Observer card. So they've kind of been watching you. They've been watching your glow up. They've been watching how you've changed as a person after the relationship. It's like they're telling you they can see your change. I can tell by your tone that you're different. I can tell how I affected you. Some of you guys aren't holding this person accountable. And it's almost like they're having to hold themselves accountable by revealing to you what they've done and like saying like, you know, I didn't take you seriously. You allowed me to do this and this and this. Like, and it's shocking. They've been watching you either by the type of content you post. I feel like your captions, I'm hearing captions. It could be tweets if you have Twitter. Something about your captions that you post on your content, or the type of content you post. It could also be through this conversation. They can see that you're different though. They can either see how they negatively affected you and made you more guarded, or they can see that, because there's almost this energy when they come through, you're kind of acting like it's all good, like not holding them accountable, like, you know, and they're shocked about that. They're shocked. They're like, why do you have, they're kind of shocked, like, why do you have such a soft spot for me where you're not holding me accountable? Like, I know you chew people up and spit them out these days. Like, I know that you have strong boundaries. I know that you are a different person. Why are you so soft with me? They don't get it. We have the Thinker card. I'm like, what is going on with this spread? This energy is so like, it's, we have TikTok that just came out. Something about time is significant here. This could be the platform that they watch your captions on as well, since we did get that just before. Well, I can see the energy that they're coming in on. Yeah, they're like, enough time has passed. where they feel like both of you have had an opportunity to cool off and it's time to kind of mend the bridge. We got mending, peace, and TikTok. I feel like they've made peace with the past, but it's almost like they're shocked that you've seemed to made peace from like with the past. There's this confusing energy with them where they're feeling like they don't deserve to be let into your space so quickly. They're genuinely shocked that you're they feel like you're almost letting them off the hook in some way. And I feel like there's just a conversation that's gonna have to happen, because I also feel like that's a bit of a misunderstanding. Maybe you're not like that, or maybe you just, like, maybe you're not very confrontational and they just don't understand, like, it's not that I'm not angry, or it's not that I don't have anything to say, but I've truly let it go. Like, you may have alchemized it and processed whatever happened, but I'm seeing a really weird, I don't want to use altercation because it's not like a negative thing, but it's like a very weird coming together you guys have going on here. Spirit, tell me more about this. What is happening? What is going on with group 2? So what is their intention? What are they trying to do? I feel like they're trying to come into your life, and I feel like they want to be with you romantically. I feel like they want another chance. Spirit is saying and clarifying. They want another chance, and they're coming through with the trust and friendship energy. Like, I want to build some trust. I want to start from the ground up. But it's almost like they're getting irritated by you not holding them accountable, or by how you're so easy to let them in. It almost makes them feel like, I don't know if I could be in a relationship with you because I feel like you're gonna let me take advantage of you, and I need to be with someone that can hold me accountable, someone who has strong boundaries, or someone who will, like, say so. They may be scared, honestly, because there's two totally different sides of the spectrum, two different types of people I'm tapping into. I'm tapping into some of you who are like, maybe you have a throat chakra block, you're not used to standing up for yourself, you're not very confrontational. But then I'm also picking up on the other side of you guys, who this situation or this person made you a savage, but you're not saying it. You're not openly holding them accountable, so it almost makes them feel like you're planning something, and they're trying to get a rise out of you to see, like, what you're on. That's kind of how it feels. There's definitely a clear divide in people here, though. Some of you, it's like they're wanting to build from the ground up, but also they have questions because they're like, dang, it doesn't seem like you've really changed. It just seems like you just let me in, and why are you so quick to let me in? Why do you like me so much? Like, why are you forgiving me? And then some of you, it's like, there's no way. You haven't forgiven me. Like, you're not just okay with me coming in. You're planning something. I could just tell. You're going to try to play me. They're scared. Either way, they're confused, and this is definitely a weird conversation happening here. Like, a weird meeting. Yeah, we have the Judgment card, the 7 of Cups in reverse. It's like, you got options. Why would you surrender to me? You're beautiful. Why don't you see your value? You know, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on, it's like they don't feel like you're welcome or your energy is appropriate. The Magician in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, they're like, this is quiet, too quiet. This is comfortable, too comfortable. Like, it was way too easy for me to come back. Like, am I just really the person for you? Do you feel like you have a soft spot towards me? They're not understanding your energy. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They feel like you hate them a little bit. They feel like you're holding resentment towards them, and you're acting like you're okay with it. If you have a throat chakra block, I would listen to throat chakra opening music, throat chakra healing music. I like the YouTube account Meditative Mind, because they can sense that there's a lot you're feeling. They can feel your energy. It's like your energy is rejecting them, or your energy is very aggressive and almost hateful towards them, but you're not saying that, and you have a smile on your face, and they're like, something feels off. It's making them feel uncomfortable and kind of scared. Like, what is gonna happen? So I'm telling you now, before this comes through, if you have a throat chakra block, before this person reached out, because this is an unexpected reading, you know, who's reaching out unexpectedly, you're not going to really see this coming. before they reach out and even put that pressure on you to try to handle the situation on the spot. Unblock that throat chakra so you can say what you need to say, because also because this person is coming in for friendship, that's what they're trying to get out of the situation. If you don't want any involvement with this person, you want to get that throat chakra healed so that you can get the closure out of this opportunity so you don't end up missing the opportunity. Have you ever had like one of those days at work when somebody really tries you, whether it's a customer or whether it's a coworker? You're at home, you're still thinking about it. In the car home, you're like, I would have said, you're like going through it. In the shower, you're like replaying the conversation but saying what you would have said and like reacting it. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I have a very active imagination. But you don't want this to end up one of those situations where it's like you could say what you want to say, you could get the healing, the closure, whatever you want out of the situation, and you don't take advantage of that opportunity, you know? You don't want to allow this situation to pass you by and miss out on the opportunity to like really kick it to them like, this is how that made me feel, this is what's going on in my mind, you know? To really speak your piece. We have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands in reverse, so there's an opportunity to move forward, but you can't be indecisive about this one. Okay, yes, I'm talking about you Libras. I am talking about the Libras in pile 2. Nah, anybody could be indecisive, but it's just like an energy of you have an opportunity to be set free. You have an opportunity to move forward. You have an opportunity to, you know, speak your piece about the past, but you're going to have to take it. And even this person is like shocked and surprised. For some of them, if I'm keeping it a buck, they're a little turned off at the fact that some of you guys aren't holding them accountable, because they're like, ugh, you're weak. You're just going to let me run over you. Now, in fairness, people should treat you with respect, you know, human decency. But that's the way they're looking at it. Nine of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse, and Justice in reverse. So what I really do feel that this person does owe you an apology. If I had to say, I would say that this is not a friend. I would say that this is someone romantically. For some of you, it may be a friend that you had a romantic energy with, and then maybe you guys started to do like a friends with benefits type of situation, and then it didn't work out, but you felt like they kind of ghosted you and ruined the friendship. That would make sense, because there's tension in this pile that even my nosy ass can't really get. I'm like, what is it? What is it? What is this elephant in the room? We have focus on yourself and get off your high horse. So some of you guys are, yeah, and then we got ready to mingle that just came out. Some of you guys don't even want to be bothered with the situation, but Spirit is saying get off your high horse, because this is going to allow you to fully focus on yourself and move forward, getting the closure in the situation, you know? You don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Because, like, man, so many situations end without getting any closure. Closure is such a luxury. To hear someone explain themselves and to just get that apology, dude, that's a freaking luxury. We got the Lust card too here. So yeah, some of you guys may have felt like this person may have used you in an intimate way, like they just took advantage of the situation. They knew that you had real feelings for them, and instead of, you know, just leaving you alone, they just kept, you know, kind of using you for some sort of intimacy. We got the Your Worth Love card here. So they may have affected your self-worth. And that I feel like this person is very aggressive and very like firm in their belief, but in a toxic kind of way, where it's like they're kind of judging you for being the way that you are, instead of understanding that that's just the way you are and like morphing to it. They're kind of like making your mind up for you, like, how could you forgive me, when really that's your decision. We all have different capacities for love. We all have different capacities for forgiveness. Like, how are you going to tell me how to feel or how to heal? We have spent some time and ask a friend. So if one of your friends do know about the situation, I would definitely ask them for your help, for their help to hold, you know, to help hold you accountable. Like if they, you know, hit you up and they text you and they're like, hey, can you talk on the phone? You know, it may sound childish, but maybe having your friend on three-way so they can kind of like, or in some way, like having your friend there so that they can hear and tell you what to say, something like that, so they can help you. We have indecent proposals, so something is wrong about this person's energy. If I had to say, I would say you guys are not a match. because they just feel so like stubborn. They feel very much so like a know-it-all. I don't like how they're judging how you choose to handle the situation, and it doesn't feel like they really respect your perspective or opinion. And I don't want to see you guys in a position where you're questioning whether or not you're worth love, getting a throat chakra block because this person like states their opinion like it's fact, to the point where it's like you don't even want to say what you think because you don't want to argue with them because you know that they're just going to bulldoze over you. I don't like their energy, you guys. I gotta be honest. We got the real thing and you look good though. So what I can say is Spirit is saying, listen, don't think that there's a shortage of lovers. Honestly, this could be the situation that was holding you up the whole time if you had been looking for love. We have Sanat Kamara with light activation. Yeah. And I feel like Spirit, that's why Spirit is telling you to get off your high horse, not because you're, you know, got your nose in the air, but because you're being stubborn. You're matching this person's energy and you don't want to be like them. Take advantage of the situation. This is a light activation. This is a healing moment. This is a light activation moment for you. This can be a lot more for you than just building a friendship with someone who just doesn't respect you. And I don't feel like they necessarily disrespected you. Some of you, they may have in an intimate way disrespected you, but I feel like they just don't respect your opinion is the problem. Or the way that you function. You know, there's all sorts of people. Not everyone is super aggressive, you know. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So honestly, I feel like you have things you do want to say, you know what to say, and sometimes you just got to write it down. Like I've had to do that before when I had to have a conversation with someone super, super close to me and someone I have so much respect for. I literally had to write everything down so that I can just speak to them off the page, because it was so hard for me to feel like I was, you know, attacking them or anything like that. We got Lady Venus with downloads and understanding. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a very healing, beneficial experience for you. And that's why Spirit is telling you to go through with the conversation so you can get whatever you need from it. The truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So this situation is going to give you a sneak peek maybe into the narcissist. If you know that they're a narcissist, sneak peek into their psyche to see like, what was it for them? Why did they do this? You know, to get those questions answered. Some sort of download and understanding will come from this. But we also got Kuan Yin with caring compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Kuan Yin is a great, amazing deity to work with. She has the utmost patience, the utmost love. She is truly a being of unconditional love. So if you want to work with a deity that can help you with this conversation, or if you need a warm hug, you need some protection, Kuan Yin is your girl. And if you want to work with someone who's a little more rough, a little more of a, you know, slay these dragons, like more of a aggressive type of protection, Archangel Michael is your boy. But that is what I have for you, group 2. That is who is reaching out unexpectedly. My Etsy is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can find me there. But that is what I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Finchonite crystal points, this is your reading. We're using the Arcanum Tarot for you today. And we are going to see who is reaching out to you unexpectedly. What is their intention? What are they trying to do? What is going on? So let's jump right into it. Let's see, Spirit, this is for group 3 with the Finchonite crystal point. Tell me about their person's energy, their intention. What energy are they coming through with? What are they trying to do here? Who is this? So we got perseverance and judgment. I feel like this person went through some sort of tower moment in their life personally where they really had to look at and think about seriously what it is that they wanted. What do they want for themselves? What do they want in a relationship? What do they want in a partner and a friend? What do they want in their life? What do they want of their life moving forward? And with the perseverance card, it's giving me an energy where it's like this person may have been going through some sort of dark night of the soul, or they may have really been fighting themselves, going through it at some point in some way. And then we got the honesty card that just came out. So I feel like they kind of had this like come to Jesus moment, just this truth moment where they really had to like, all right, let me unstick myself from this energy I'm in. Let me get myself together. So we have change and doubt, surprisingly. Okay, let's work through it. Let's see what's going on. So first we have perseverance and judgment that came out for you. Perseverance says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Judgment says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This person had been kind of judging themselves for how they felt, like their feelings. They kind of hated themselves for not being able to make a decision, or for not communicating with you the way that they should have, or treating you the way that they should have. Perseverance lets me know that they really did have to work hard to get to this point. I feel like this is all about commitment. I really do. I feel like this person had to be honest. Like, for some of you, this person is 30 and you're in your 20s, but you're dealing with someone in their 30s, and they really had to say, like, okay, you're about to miss out on something real good, buddy. But that's a very specific download for like just a few of you. But yeah, there's this perseverance energy. So I do feel like this person was really fighting themselves for quite a while. I do feel a struggle here with your person. Then we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I feel like this is someone who you had been dealing with, who was on the fence about whether or not they wanted to proceed with you in a serious commitment. We have the change card here. It says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So it's kind of like they were expecting for a miracle, but they kind of got to the point where I don't even feel like it was them personally, to be honest. I feel like it was spirit. Spirit kind of pushed them to this point where it's like, well, how do you think you're going to get there, bud? You think I'm going to come through and magically what? Make this person show up on your doorstep? What are you going to do about it? Like, something happened. Something either spiritual or something that made them think about you. They feel like you've either moved on, or too much time has passed, or too much has happened. They are unsure how you're going to take them reaching out to you. Like, it's either been a long time, or maybe you felt disrespected by this situation, or you gave them an ultimatum and they chose, and it's like, okay, they're kind of like, oh man, I wonder if they're really sticking to that. Some sort of energy here of this person being a bit doubtful or unsure. Doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. They're coming through though. They're just trying to do their best. They're like, listen. I feel like they got a frog in their throat, but they're like, listen, if it's a no, I'm gonna let them tell me it's a no. I'm not gonna assume it's a no. I'm not gonna tell myself no. If it's a no, if they don't want to move forward, I'm gonna need them to tell me that, because they feel like they finally realized, and it feels like too late. Like, I'm seeing a plane take off and it's like they're running in the airport. It's just giving me this dramatic movie energy where it's like you're either engaged. I don't think you'd be engaged if you were watching this video, but could be. You're engaged, you're in a relationship, you've moved on, you've really let go of this person. Like, actually they feel in their heart of hearts like you have let go of them, or some way you just have to be over them by now. They just feel like they're so convinced that they completely missed out on an opportunity and it's too late. We have no place like home though, so whatever come to Jesus moment, spiritual moment they had with this no place like home energy, when they really like, when it hit the fan and they really had to be honest about who you are to them, you feel like home to them. You feel like where they're supposed to be. You feel like the person they're supposed to be with. So this feels like this feels like someone who, we'll see who it is. Like, in terms of the circumstance, honestly, I feel like most of you who will know who this is. Oh my God, we keep getting these repeating numbers too. We got number 22, number 44 that just came out. We got the change card, which is synonymous with the number 5. Like, a lot of synchronicities here in your spread. We have blessed and thinker, so they definitely are convinced that after a long period of deliberation, you are the person that they're kind of meant to be with, the person that would be best for them, the person that would bless their life. Like I said, I feel like most of you know who this person is, but from what I'm seeing so far, this is looking like someone who you either gave an ultimatum, or you like communicated in some way that you wanted a commitment with, and it feels like you specifically walked away, or this situation came to a close because they didn't show up. Like when it was time to move forward, when it was time to commit, whatever, it does not feel like they surrendered. It feels like they gave up or something. Feels like a bunch of excuses too, especially for the 30-year-old one. They're like, I mean, I got a lot going on right now. It just feels like excuses. Like, I don't know, like just feels like BS. And then we got the orphan card, so they have the nerve to feel like you abandoned them, which you probably did. I mean, to be honest, it feels like you did walk away. It feels rightfully so, but it does feel like, you know, someone was orphaned here, or if they felt overwhelmed, they may have just said, ah, fine, you're gonna try to corner me, and they may have ran out on you, ghosted you or something like that. It feels messy. It feels like messy. It feels dramatic. Like I said, I'm like, I don't typically get visions that are that movie-like, where it's like there's a plane taking off and it's so symbolic and so like we have Treasure Island and Milk and Honey, so they feel like you guys really do work really well together. We got another 5 that came out too, number 5 from this deck. Treasure Island, Milk and Honey, it's just like, the best way I can explain it is keep saying like this come to Jesus moment, because it's just really like the light bulb went off and they're like, what am I doing? We work so well together. I'm not going to come across. I feel like there's an age gap with this group. An age gap or a gap in maturity here, because this person is really like, it's like this person goes out to explore and they're like, ain't nothing on the streets, ain't nothing in the streets, not a thing. Like they're really feeling like they had something really precious with you, and there's a lot of cards here specifically indicating harmony. We got Milk and Honey, we got exchanging gifts that came out as well, so there's a strong indication here that you both have something to give to each other. Like when you're good, you're really good, you work really well together. When both of you are surrendering, when both of you are in a healthy space. Spirit for group 3. Well, let me see real quick. So what's their intention, Spirit? So what are they offering here? What is their intention? Group 3's person, what is their intention? 10 of Wands and the 4 of Wands, to hang it up on the past and to move forward with a union here, okay? They're coming through with pretty serious intentions, and like I said, it felt very dramatic. Like that's aligning with everything I'm seeing up until this point, because it feels like they're like having this moment where it's really just like, oh my God. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. This relationship is such a blessing. This person is such a blessing. How did I even bag this person? This young hottie, or just this beautiful person. Like I get along with them so well, and I feel like it's just giving, the reason I feel like there's an age gap is because the energy specifically feels like someone who spent a long time stuck in their ways, who's getting out of it. And typically I don't really see this kind of energy, not this extreme, until it's like, until they're older. I have seen this, I have seen this consistently also with people specifically going through school, masculines going through school. I don't know what it is about masculines going through school, but they take themselves so freaking seriously. Like having a relationship is just gonna send them off of the deep end, distract them, and they're gonna revoke their graduation if they get in a relationship. So I've seen it there too, but I'm like, what the heck? Why is this energy so like, why do they feel this way? Shoot, I just heard triple Virgo. Now you're gonna know if that's talking about you. That's talking about one person. Somebody's guide is like, they're a triple Virgo. That's what it is. Someone's guides really like astrology. They've been pushing you to specifically get into astrology, like the transits and things like that. But anyways, this person, for one of you, got a triple Virgo placement, and that's what's been keeping them really stuck and trying to do everything their way. So perfectionistic, so, you know, specific about how they want it. But we have the 9 of Wands and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is definitely an energy of someone who feels like they're ready now. At a previous point in the journey, they did not feel like they were ready, and I can see that here. Like looking at the energy, it really does feel like it took them a while to get to this point. It feels like it took them a while to feel confident, like they could actually handle this relationship. It did genuinely feel heavy, and whenever I see this energy with someone, I honor it, because I feel like no one knows you like you know you. If someone feels like, you know what, this is too much for me, I'm gonna take their word for it, especially if they're acting so conflicted like this. But this person is reaching out, and it's looking like they're wanting a relationship with the Four of Wands. That's relationship energy. Also, Nine of Wands is finishing what we started kind of energy. For some of you, they're not sure that they want to get married per se, but they do want to give this situationship a fair shot, a real shot. Like, they want to try at a relationship with you, an official relationship, because of in the past they may not have given you that. We got the Two of Wands, or sorry, the Two of Swords here. See, Two of Swords, there's a lot of ignoring and a lot of false binding with the Two of Swords, like feeling like you're so bound and stuck, and you're not. It's kind of in your head. Yeah, Five of Swords, that can be a card of self-sabotage, fighting when you don't need to. It's like you jump into the water and you start to panic and you're fighting the water, and then if you just stand up, you're in a 3-foot pool. It's like that kind of energy. Like, you're assuming the worst. You're assuming you're gonna be distracted and not be able to finish college. You're assuming that this person is just trying to get you to an altar, and you know, they don't care about you as a person. They just want that ring. You're assuming that the relationship somehow is gonna throw you off or be too much, and I feel like they're like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try it. King of Swords, it does feel like a very quick decision though, especially with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Sun in reverse. It feels like this is the first time this person has felt this way. It feels like this is the first time they're getting into a serious relationship. That's how it feels. Now, it could be that this is their second relationship and they didn't heal from that first heartbreak, especially if this is a masculine. Listen, one thing I've been seeing a lot with the masculines is they take a lot longer to heal, and typically they do their healing through another person. So I haven't seen as many masculines heal on their own as like feminines, but we got the Power card. Yeah, they feel ready, you guys. They feel ready. They feel like they can do it, and they're gonna give it a fair shot. We also have recognition and reward, which I like, because I do feel like they know that they've been kind of neurotic and really in their own head and not really giving you a fair amount of space in this connection. They know that they haven't given you like equal veto power, equal say, equal opportunity. It feels like they've really taken all the control in this connection. It feels like they have been really like, nope, 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 like not giving you any space to say what you're willing to do, you know, just kind of like making these executive decisions. So with the recognition and reward card, if apologies are due, I do feel like you're gonna get one. But also I do see them treating you a lot better, giving you what you want. Another thing I'm picking up on this person, they wouldn't give you what you want because they thought they would get you too excited, but in turn they just ended up treating you like crap. So there's definitely going to be a change to that. We got the Transformation card and Crown Chakra. Honestly, we got Rejoice and Celebration and Universe. So I feel like you're going to be pleasantly surprised by this relationship, you know? I feel like you're going to kind of feel like, well, I'm actually happy here. Like, this is actually going pretty well. They're treating me really nice. We're going out, we're dating, we're not just hanging out at each other's houses. Like, they're bringing me to meet their friends, their family. Like, I'm invited at game night. I'm doing all the things that I had been asking to do with them, doing all the things that I've been wanting to do with them. It really feels like a positive change in energy. We got Transformation in the Crown Chakra. So yeah, that light bulb went off. We get it. Transformation. I feel like they were initiated into this energy with the Tower moment, and I feel like they'll tell you about it too, because I feel like you guys may be a bit spiritual, and this person is gonna like present to you like their Tower moment basically to kind of get you to share your opinion about it, because they're kind of spooked a little bit. So I feel like they're gonna like tell you like, yeah, I feel like they're just gonna spill the beans like, yeah, you know, I got in a car accident and then this and this and this happened and then I saw 333 on the clock and then like I feel like they're gonna tell you everything that, you know, kind of happened, and then they're just gonna kind of look at you like, what do you think about that? What do you think happened? What was that? I love it. We got the new beginnings card. You guys, I see you turning over a new leaf. The scenario with this person, this feels like someone who you didn't have a relationship with. It feels like they were really stern about that too. Like I said, I just kept feeling no, no, no. And we do have the forgiveness card, so I do feel like they're going to explain to you within reason what they were going through, what was happening. Sorry if it's loud. I swear, it's like I turn on the camera, they turn on the lawnmower. Never fails. But we have the forgiveness card here, so I do feel like you'll end up forgiving them. I don't feel like, you know, for most of you, anything has happened that cannot be forgiven here. Yeah, we have slow but steady and movement into balance. So this person is giving this the good old college try, no pun intended if you met in college, but this person is giving this an actual effort. And we have the retreat card, so I feel like, you know, finally someone who optimized the time that you guys had apart, and I feel like spirit just gave them a bit of a push, like tower moment, to get you to see the important things. We have psychic development. You may have been dreaming of this person, dreaming of them, experiencing them in the 5D. You may have been like smelling them. Scent has been a big thing for me personally. I've gotten a lot of communication through scent lately. Maybe I'm clairsentient. It's a joke. It's a literally joke. I know that's not what clairsentient is, but I just saw the opportunity and I took it. Thought it was super funny. But anyways, we got the retreat card. So I like that. I feel like this person, they did take some time apart, but they actually optimized it. Like they didn't just take time apart to do their own thing, to be messy, to like, you know, I feel like they really had significant change happen here. So let's see, Spirit, what else is there to be said here? Yeah, I feel like this is a step up for the both of you guys. I feel like this is a lesson for you guys, from what I can see, at least in forgiveness. Oh, some of you guys may have been manifesting this person. So this is actually showing you like the personal power that you actually have. Some of you guys kind of set it and forget it. You said, Spirit, if this person is for me, bring them back to me. Make them see that I am the person that they want to be with. Make them go through the transformation and the healing. It is so. Mote it be. Like something like that. Something like just a quick statement and you just let it happen. Isis, magic manifesting. Now that's funny because it says your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. And I was just talking about how some of you guys may have been dreaming of this person, seeing them in other dimensions, smelling them. And then we have Melchizedek with higher learning. You have learned from this experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So I feel like you're going to continue to learn and grow with this person, but I feel like it's worth it. I would give them a chance. That is what I have for you guys. Group 3, you can hit me up on Etsy. It's in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Sodalite Crystal Point, this is your reading. We're using the Witch's Tarot for you guys today. We're gonna see who is reaching out unexpectedly for you guys. So let's see. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the Sodalite. What energy is this person coming in on? Who is this? What is going on here? Who is reaching out unexpectedly for group 4? Ooh. Adversity. I don't know why that sticks out to me. Adversity. Honestly, I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. They may have hurt you though. We have the forgiveness card and change. They could be coming through to forgive you. You could, or they could be coming through, wait, what did I say? They could be coming through to forgive you, saying that they forgive you if you did something to them, or they could be coming and seeking your forgiveness. Forgiveness says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So it's kind of like being mad or being in separation has not brought them any sort of happiness here. So we have the change card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This person is like, I left, I'm still not happy. It does feel like someone you know. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. There may have been a third-party situation here. I'm not really a third-party reader. I don't acknowledge third-party situations unless I really do see one. I'm not the type to really jump to conclusions. Oh, it's a third party. There's someone else in the picture. But I did feel that energy coming through like a wave just now. There may have been someone that they entertained because that person was more fun or sexy. I'm getting a strong sex appeal with this person, where it's like this person may have been somewhat of a temptress. Like, I mean, this person, it seems like they went and explored that connection to some degree, and they're back. So it didn't do it for them, but also that person may have gotten bored with them, and that may be why they're seeking forgiveness, because they're like, I'm so sorry, babe, I messed up, I fell for it. Like, and it's like, you probably saw straight through it. Like, dude, this person just wants to play you. They only want you because I want you. They only want you because it's a game to them. They don't really like want you. They don't even know you like I know you to know if they want you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you may have seen straight through it. But we have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So this person is coming back to seek their happiness. They're coming back because they feel like you're really where the happiness lies for them. You're it for them. You're the person that they want to be with. But there was some sort of adversity. It could be a mom, I just heard. I was going to say a parent, but then spirit was correcting, like, no, it was their mom. It could be their mom, their family, their community, their friends. That happens a lot, you guys. You'd be surprised how much friends really block connections from growing. And I see it as much on masculines as I see it with the feminines. You know, feminines, they don't feel like anyone is good enough for their friend. Masculines, they want their friend in the streets, okay? They don't want you to get wifed up. They don't want, you know. So we have the guilt card here, which is giving me the further confirmation that honestly there was probably some sort of third-party situation or something that happened. There was something specific, like a moment, a day, it had went down. That's how it feels like with this guilt card. And spirit is saying in the background. So some of you guys didn't know what it was, but you felt in your spirit that there was something else going on here. You're going to hear about it. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So this person is like going out in the streets, being there for my friends. That doesn't help my soul's growth. I'm not happy. I'm not feeling content. I'm not feeling like I'm getting any sort of benefit being in the streets with you guys. Or being with that person. Like, I want someone who is stable. I want someone who wants me for me because they know me, not someone who just thinks that I'm hot and wants to have a good time with me for the summer. Like, there's an energy here of this person really feeling like they messed up and they chose incorrectly. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So yeah, that may have been a temporary situation there. Oh, look at that. Not the tempter. I'm telling you guys, who even uses the word temptress? I like never use that word. It's crazy how it's like, it feels like a temptress here or something, da 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 da. And we literally get the tempter that comes out of this deck. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, it's looking like like a sex-based connection. It's looking like just physical intimacy caused them to go a bit rogue, and they chose wrong. It seems like they know that though. But it is looking like that is what did it. It is looking like there was some sort of third-party situation here. I'm like always so hyper-focused on the camera angle. If it's not straight, it bothers me. So anyways, we have confidence. We also have given them a chance. Pray or meditate on it and stop being bossy. Spirit is kind of telling you, connect with your guides, connect with Spirit about this one. I feel like you guys mutually will benefit each other in a relationship kind of way. Like, I feel like you guys can have a really strong, stable relationship. Respect my space at the bottom of the deck. You guys, it's gonna take forgiveness. Like, I feel like you're genuinely hurt from this situation and put a bad taste in your mouth. For some of you, honestly, it made you look at this person completely differently, to see them like this, to see how they tossed you to the side, or how they really fell for like this temptress energy. It just kind of really made you feel like, I'm not even trying to like hold a grudge, but I don't know if you're the right person for me, because to see you like that, it does not sit right with you. We have stop being bossy and pray or meditate on it. So Spirit is clearly saying like, this isn't a connection you want to be so quick to throw away though. I do feel like there's going to have to be a recovery period. But I do feel like it's worth it. We got the sailing card, so this was likely a long period of time where you guys didn't speak. You guys were really, I just feel so much anger and resentment. Someone feels so freaking betrayed by this person. But like I said, we got to give them a chance and confidence here. So I feel like Spirit is saying that your confidence will grow in this connection in time. We have to wait a little bit longer. So this is a spread talking about like who's reaching out unexpectedly. So I wouldn't expect them to have reached out before this. Otherwise you wouldn't need the reading. But we have magnetic and abundance of love. So this is almost giving me a little bit of tea. Like Spirit's kind of saying, give this the old college try. Like give them a shot. But also you're in a really magnetic energy right now, low key. So it's not like you can't attract someone else. Someone better, I just heard. Ooh. So, but I do feel like you should try. And if you really can't get over it, sometimes it just be like that. Like, you know, I've walked away from connections personally for the principle. Like, you did that to me, and that's that. I drew a line in the sand. I said, this is my boundary. And even though I could have moved forward and forgiven you and whatever, I chose not to, because I did not want to, for the principle. So it's up to you. I feel like if you can't make it work with this person, you're in a magnetic energy, so it's not like you have anything to worry about. But I do feel Spirit saying like, at least try. Yeah, we got the 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's bitterness, there's resentment, there's some sort of negative feeling or low vibrational emotion in this situation. I mean, that's just so clear. 6 of Cups in reverse is like a bad past type of energy. The 7 of Wands is Spirit kind of saying, yeah, with the Page of Cups, come into this situation with a fresh mind. And it's funny because under that we have the Fool card in reverse. There's an opportunity for healing here, and that's what Spirit's really focusing on. We got the 3 of Swords in reverse as well. But see, Page of Cups is specifically like someone optimistic and someone kind of naive. You know, Spirit is saying, don't jump in. You don't have to jump in. That's not what's being asked of you. You're not being asked to jump in and take this person completely seriously. You're just being asked to look at the situation with fresh eyes, with a fresh heart, with a fresh mind. You know, not to take it too seriously. Spirit isn't telling you to make your official decision to move forward with them. Spirit is just saying, like, try it. You know, Page of Cups is just like, just try it. You know, it's a light offer. Just try it. We got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy, so I feel like they took a while to come through. Partially because of embarrassment. Also, I'm getting a little bit of a petty energy. I'm hearing poke. Like this person may have poked you on social media, or like on Facebook, or they may have been watching your story, like, or adding you, like responding to your story. Like, I feel like this person has been trying to communicate with you without actually texting, without actually calling, like basically trying to kind of bait you and also check your temperature a little bit to see how mad you are, if you are still mad, to see where you're at, to see how you're reacting to them. I get a little bit of that too. We got the 6 of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Wands in reverse. So one thing about Spirit, one thing about your guides, though, I really feel like this is your guides energy. They are not telling you to give in and to just allow this person to come through and wreak havoc. The energy that I get primarily is just like, give it a shot. I'm going to see what healing they have done or what they have experienced in the meantime, what they've gone through to make them have this change of heart, what energy they're in. And then I'm also going to see like, I'm going to see what the future holds. I think I'm going to check that for you guys. So the energy they're in, so we have growth, creativity, interesting. We have letting go. So I do feel like they're letting go of their old ways. Honestly, Spirit is saying, I think this is Spirit or someone's guide. It's saying like, okay, you did low-key know that they were a player though. Like, let's not act like this was an angel. Like, you did know that they had a problem with fidelity. You did know that this person gave you at least a couple red flags that, I don't know if they could really handle a relationship. Like, let's not... Someone's guide is like, let's hold ourselves accountable in this moment and give this another chance, because at the same time, like, you did let them in and make it seem like you were going to be able to handle like kind of what they come to the table with, but you knew that, you know what I mean? Like, you knew that they were a little shaky. We have letting go. I'm really interested in this creativity. I wonder how this creativity is manifesting. But we have growth, letting go, and creativity that did come up as far as the energy that they're in. So it's looking like they've gone through a growth period, and I feel like they kind of had to go it alone. I feel like that's why Knight of Pentacles came up versus like the Knight of Wands or the Knight of Cups, someone who's really allowed their heart to lead, someone who's really allowed their passion to lead. I feel like that's why they came in a bit slower as the Knight of Pentacles, because they did actually have to let go either of that older version of themselves, if they were, you know, a player, or they really had to let go of like all of their side pieces. This feels like someone with a with a little black book of numbers that they can just call. Like, this does feel like either a very conventionally attractive person or like a F-boy, F-girl type of energy, where it's like they got a lot of people for whatever reason. Maybe they just keep tabs on everyone and keep doors open with everyone. That could be it too, but this person may be like really friendly, the kind of person where it's like you go somewhere and they know someone. Every place you go to, they always know someone, because it feels like they got like a lot of people who really like them or feel like the door is open with them, feel like they can have some sort of chance with them. And I feel like they let go of all of those people. Yeah, Spirit is coming through though. Like, we have choose wisely in the waiting game. So Spirit is making it so clear, like, this is not your only option. Like, truth be told, you should give this an opportunity. See if you can give it one more go, because there is compatibility here. And I do feel like there are genuine feelings that you have to this person, you know, with this person, and you deserve to see if it could be anything. But at the same time, just know, there are other options lined up. And we have stand your ground, deception and envy. Some of you guys, like, it's just going to be a matter of experience. It's really going to be a matter of experience, because some of you don't know if you're able to forgive or let it go until you try. Stand your ground is like, okay, are you going to set proper boundaries with this person? Are you really going to hold them accountable? Or when you see red flags, are you going to allow them to fall to the wayside? Are you going to allow them to try you? Because someone could come through and want you so bad, but at the end of the day, like, people always test you. It's just a natural human thing. Like, you know, toddlers grow up constantly testing their freaking parents. It's just like human nature. So are you going to stand your ground? Are you going to clearly communicate to them, this is what I expect of you? Or are you going to say, okay, we'll see where it goes, and just keep it kind of like, keep it cute again? We have wisdom, universe, and recognition and reward. So I do feel like it would be worth it. Spirit keeps coming up with that, and I feel like it's like irritating some of you guys at this point, because Spirit keeps reiterating like, it'll be worth it, do it. And I feel like some of you guys are like wanting to make your own decision, and that's completely fair. Make your own decision. You always should make your own decision. I feel like Spirit is just saying like it would be worth it, but if you decide like off the principle, nope, I can't do it, then you know, that's up to you. You're still in a magnetic energy. You'll still manifest another relationship. Abundance of love is giving me like 8 of Wands energy, where a relationship will come in surprisingly fast too. But yeah, we have rest and rejuvenate. So I would take this time out to really rest, rejuvenate, think about what you want to do. Obstacles and challenges. I do feel like this is going to be a hard decision with you guys. I feel like you do have a history with this person. So it's kind of like, oof, they got a soft spot. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 4? Yeah, wisdom just came out twice. We got Kathumi with the cloak of wisdom. It says, you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So for most of you, you already know whether or not you want to give them a second chance. You already know whether or not you feel like they deserve a second chance. And it's just about executing what you feel. Honestly, for some of you, this may be the point where you're standing up to the bully, or you're standing up to the person who has held you back for so long so that you can move on. We got Hilarion with divine healing. It says, honor your sensitivity. Again, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. We have all of this retreat, rest, and rejuvenance energy that keeps coming up. A lot of parallels between the last 2 decks. We got Lady Venus with downloads and understanding. So this is definitely going to help you grow in the relationship department. If this is not the person you end up settling down with, this will be a significant step to that relationship, because this relationship is teaching you a lot of those lessons that you would learn from like a soulmate, a lot of those lessons that you would learn from a significant relationship that really get you significantly closer. So I feel like love is, or like, you know, something serious is in the air for you, and it's kind of just up to you who you surrender to. But Lady Venus, downloads and understanding, it says truth is being revealed. So I do feel like they're going to admit the true tea of everything. And if this person stepped out on you, that may be hard to swallow. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm is what it says at the bottom of that one. We got the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. I don't know why. Maybe you guys have a higher purpose together, because I'm kind of like, why is Spirit so in support? I don't typically see this energy. Unless you have like some sort of higher purpose together, I don't typically see Spirit push you to someone so much, unless you've been spending years asking for this person, is finally here. They made a mistake, but they're still that person you've been asking for. No one's perfect. It's not going to come in perfect. And that's another thing, you know, you can ask and ask and ask Spirit for the perfect relationship, and Spirit will give you the perfect relationship, but you got to understand that perfect is more like an idea versus a reality in relationships. Anytime you're blending 2 souls together with 2 different experiences from 2 different points of the universe incarnating in one place at the same time, it's like 2 worlds colliding. It's gonna be some drama at some point. But it does say, remember only that love is real. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So you have a lot of protection and a lot of reassurance coming through in the spiritual realm. And then we got the Miriam with sacred vision. Some of you guys may have a Gemini Venus or Gemini rising, Gemini moon, I'm hearing too. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So many parallels at the end of your spread where a lot of the cards are talking about the same thing. So yeah, guys, it's up to you. I'm kind of on the fence. I'm honestly neutral with this one. I don't get a vibe where it's like, it's up to you. Seriously. It depends on your own personal boundaries and what you feel like is too much. But that is what I have. That is who is reaching out unexpectedly, group 4. My Etsy is linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you soon.